hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast, as part of the series, the Probe series. This audio podcast is part of the Storm and Smash Up. This audio podcast as part of the part of the series, the Consider and Shout Out, and this audio podcast as part of the specials and a Storm Logistics production. So continuing in on this series and looking at cellular localization of BRK and PTK6 in tumor development in context of in context of across several forms of cancer. Across several forms of cancer. This audio podcast will go into looking at elements of structure of BRK and PTK6. So again, to inform to highlight, this is works attributed to a science student at an academic institution in the United Kingdom and the UK, Bohtha, who developed the initial and drafted writings in around this works, and thus Storm Robotics production being an audio podcast channeled in around scientific and laboratory works, in around highlighting scientific and laboratory work. So BRK is a non is a BRK, or breast receptor breast tumor kinase breast tumor kinase and protein tyrosine kinase 6 are both non-receptor tyrosine kinases, and belong to a family of signaling molecules. BRK particularly is utilized is a kinase that is utilized to target pharmacotherapeutic agents. And BRK consists of what's referred to as SH2 or SRC homology 2, and SH3 or SR homology 3. In the Just to iterate, there will be some on social media. There will be some some of the abbreviations will be highlighted in some additional details. So the SH3 or SRC homology 3 is where there's a linking region and catalytic domains. The SH3 domain is important in substrate recognition, enzyme recognition, and beyond phosphorylated tyrosine peptide, and made up with beta sheets. And the SH2 domain is made from alpha and beta folds to interact with proteins and contribute to in catalytic activities. Transcript of BRK creates a distinct mRNA messenger RNA which encodes the protein consisting of a SH3 domain with a novel C-terminal proline or a rich sequence. BRK is an 8-exon gene located in on chromosome 20 in on chromosome 20, and specifically in on chromosome 20q and in on chromosome 20q region. And BRK is not mutated is not mutated in tumors, but often overexpressed during the during transcription of messenger RNA or mRNA levels. BRK is different from the SRC family, which it belongs to, but when it comes to activating and recognizing substrates, however, it is similar because of the mutation at the terminal tyrosine, at the C terminal or tyrosine. At where the C terminal in around the tyrosine. Even though the domain arrangement is alike in BRK and CSRC, CRC and terminal myristylation site always target kinases to the cell membrane. BRK lacks this site, so it is expressed both in cytoplasm and nucleus. So that draws this audio podcast to a close. This audio podcast is part of the probe. This audio podcast is part of the Ztorm and Smash Up. This audio podcast is part of Consular and Shout Out, and this audio podcast is part of the Specials and a Ztorm Lobostics production.